amount of money like every day, like for real, for real. Today, I probably made the least amount of money today, but it was my fault though. I wasn't really mashing. I was just kind of I kind of half-ass took the day, not really took the day off, but kind of like half-ass. I wasn't like pushing this hard. I was just kind of like lounging around. I still made some money, but I wasn't mashing. When I'm mashing, I be making like $200, $300, $400 every day with that shit. Straight up, it's starting to grow. Pretty soon, and I'm gonna keep expanding that bitch. Pretty soon, I'm gonna be making a band a day off that shit. It's just a matter of growing the business. That's all it is. It's like any business. Scale, they call it scaling. It's just a matter of scaling the business. So right now, I make I make between $200 and $400 like every day with this shit. So if I go get it right now, I'm just doing it with my regular old Ram truck. If I go get a U-Haul, that's scaling it up. So now I get a U-Haul, I'm scaling the business up. I get the small U-Haul. Then the next scale up, I'll get the big U-Haul. You see what I'm saying? So you can build you some shit. You just gotta put the work, put the time into it. And I've been flipping shit. I've been a flipper, but it's really just I'm really putting my energy toward the shit now, really though. I'm really putting a lot of energy to it. Cause what happened was this is why I ended up like that. I was working for UPS, fucking doing deliveries and shit. And they said I did something wrong or something. I don't know what they said I did. And they canceled my shit. So I ain't had no choice. I had to come up. And I already had all these other businesses in the background already. As far as the flipper, the this, the that, my first aid class. I already had a bunch of shit in the background already working, but it wasn't my main thing. You see what I'm saying? The UPS shit was my main thing. So when they canceled the UPS shit, it kind of, what it do, kind of force you to grab onto one of your other hustles and make that the main thing. That's kind of what I had, and I was glad. I'm kind of glad they did that because what it did was it made me turn up on my flipper business, and I turned up on my first aid business and my flipper business, and then they backdoored and reinstated me back with UPS. So now I got all three sources of income: the UPS, my first aid company, and my flipper business. So things are getting better in my life. That's a good note. I was depressed for a long time. Shit was just bad. I was barely getting by and shit. Fucking, I was like depressed. I had lost my family and my kids and all type. I was sad in the bitch. But shit going up now. I ain't gonna even lie. Even my channels, my YouTube channels, everything's going up. That's good. Finally though, it's been like 4-5 years and shit. I've been grinding on all this shit. But that's a whole nother topic. I don't have nobody to talk to, really. So a lot of times when y'all hear me just saying stuff about my life or whatever, that's just because I ain't really got nobody. I ain't got no bitch or nothing. And I don't have no bitch. That's probably my fault. You know what I'm saying? Because I was celibate when I first. I still am, really. When I broke up with my wife. Not really now, because right now I'm kind of looking for a girlfriend. So I ain't gonna call myself celibate now, but for a long time, I wasn't even trying to hear a bitch. Straight up. I wasn't even trying to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck about these hoes. This, that, and the third. I don't trust them. Now, I kind of want me a bitch. And it ain't even because I want a woman like to fuck on and all that. I need a fucking business partner. Straight up. Because that's what I realized about my wife. She was my business partner. We might have had our issues in the third, but us hustling together, we was getting it in. So I think I need somebody to refill that position that she took away. She was like my secretary. She was my instructor for my first aid company. She was a bunch of shit. And we when we was together, we might have bumped heads on a lot of other shit, but when it came to the money, we was getting the money. So I done sat back and thought about that shit. I'm like, okay, well, it probably wasn't particular to her. I probably just need another broad, probably with even more hustle than her. I need like a hustle. I want to do, you know what I want to do? I want to do some shit like the Creatives. You know them? The Creatives? It's like a husband and wife and they do content together. I want to do some shit like that. I want to get me a bitch that I keep saying bitch, my bad, y'all. That's how I talk. I don't really mean nothing bad by it. That's just how I talk. I'm trying to like step away from that, but as you can see, I'm still talking like that and shit. So don't look at it like, he calling women bitches and shit. He ain't shit. It ain't like that. I love the fuck out women. That's just how I've been talking for years. So I gotta slowly come up off of that. But yeah, I'm starting to realize now I probably just need like another hustle ass broad. You know what I'm saying? But one that fuck with me though, for real. Not just like pretending that they fuck with me and shit. Like I need one that really fuck with me. And I'll get this bad. I'm telling you, if I had me the right bitch, damn, there we go again. If I had the right broad right now, I say give it a year, I'll be a millionaire. That's a fact. I ain't gonna say a year. Give me 2 years. Give me the right broad, a hustle broad. One that'll be my secretary. She'll do what the fuck I tell her to do, basically. Give me a hustle broad. 2 years from now, I reach millionaire status. That's a promise. I'm willing to promise that. I'm almost willing to bet money on it. I'm almost willing to bet some money that'll happen. Straight up. Because whenever I have me a broad on my side, my grind, and that's another thing. When I lost my family and all that fuck up your grind when you lose your family. Because men, I don't know if I can speak for all men, but me, I grind hard in a bitch when I got my family right there. It's almost like you feel like you got to. You should feel like that when you by yourself too, but for some reason it's not as strong. When you got your family right there, you'll grind all night. You won't even get no sleep. You'll do 2-3 jobs. You'll have 2-3 hustles, all kind of shit. Cause you don't want your kids to be without nothing. You don't want them to never feel unsafe. You don't never want nothing of that shit. You want the AC always working. You want the Xbox always working. You want the internet always working. So your grind be different. When you by yourself, you know, like with me, for example, I don't give a fuck about me really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, not like that, but I'm saying like, as far as me having all these creature comforts and shit, having the big house, having this, having that, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Long as I got my truck, my Xbox, and my phone. You see what I'm saying? I don't even really give a fuck about nothing else. But that's not really that good either though. You know what I'm saying? But I was like that because I was in a state of depression. I didn't even realize, I was like 4-5 years in before I even realized that was what was going on. When you be depressed, you don't even be knowing you depressed. You be thinking that you just sad and shit. But you really be like depressed and down there gave up on life and shit. That's why you don't really be striving for shit. But when you got your family, you be striving like a motherfucker. I used to be all up and down the freeway. When I had my family, what? Nigga, I was all in Austin, Houston, Dallas. I was everywhere. I was all around Texas. Grinding. Every day. Every day I was grinding hard. Because I had my family. So it's a different grind. So that kind of fucked me up too though, because it took me off my square. And I'm not whining about this shit because I'm a soldier. I'm going to bounce back regardless. I'm always standing back on my feet. I know that about myself, but I'm just speaking what's real. And I went through a phase where I was just like fucked up about life. I was like, damn, because what happened was my ex-wife, she moved away with my kids and I didn't even know where they was at or nothing. She moved away with my kids. And wouldn't tell me the address or nothing. I didn't know what on the cool, I thought I had lost my goddamn mind for a second. I was doing shit that I would never do. I was tripping the fuck out. I think I had lost my goddamn mind for a second, to be 100% honest. When I say lose my mind, I mean I had lost a sense of reality. I forgot that I gotta grind to live out this motherfucker. I just like, fuck it. I didn't give a fuck about nothing. I had all my friends. I don't even, like right now, I'm not even friends with none of my friends really. Cause I wasn't fucking with them. I wasn't fucking with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I still ain't fucking with nobody. But now it's a different not fucking with nobody. Then it was a depressed not fucking with nobody. Now I'm just focused. And if I fuck with somebody now, they just gonna get in the way. It's just a different not fuck with them now. But when I was depressed, I didn't want to be around nobody. I ain't like people. I don't trust women. I don't trust these hoes. Like, these hoes are untrustworthy. You can't really put no trust in them. And then how you living with somebody, that you can't trust? It's like sleeping with the enemy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell nah. And me, in my mind, I feel like, damn, I don't want to get caught up in that type of situation no more. And then I'm a lover boy. I'm a lover ass nigga. I be in love with the bitch. Me, I'm a in love ass nigga. Like, I'm what they would call, what they call it? Not soft. They got a word for it. I forgot what it's called. But that's me. I be in love like a motherfucker. If I fuck with a bitch and I fall for her, I really be in love with her. I be in love like a motherfucker. So it fucked me up when a bitch leaves. I be fucked up by it. A lot of niggas want to admit that. They be like, oh, nah, I don't give a fuck about no bitch. Bitch leave me, I just gonna get another bitch. Fuck you, hoe. But that ain't real, my nigga. That's fake. You know you be hurt. You be hurt like a motherfucker. Feelings hurt like a motherfucker. You know somebody else beating your bitch down. You know what I'm saying? All this type of shit. That didn't bother me as much about somebody beating my bitch down and all that. I mean a little, but not a lot, really. Mine was more about the kids. I'm not gonna be able to be in my kids' life like I want to. That fucked me up. Because I had already had my mind made up that I was gonna raise my I had just had some brand new babies. In my mind, I was gonna raise my kids, till they got grown, is in third, they gonna have their dad in their life. That's how I'm looking at it. So when that shit crashed and now they ain't got their daddy, that's what hurt me. I was hurt. I was like, damn, my baby's gonna grow up, they ain't gonna have their daddy in their life. Cause I'm still in their life, but it's just not the same. It's not the same as when you living with them. You know what I'm saying? Like they can come ask you anything at any time. They want to talk to you about whatever. They might just want to hug, anything. You right there in the house. They might want you to cook them something. Anything. You right there in the house with them. When you all separated and all that, it's just not the same. You can try to call, try to go visit every now and then, all this type of shit, but it's not the same. They not getting your training. They getting your hugs when you come by there and hug them and all that. They not getting your training, your man training. They not getting that. That fucked me up. Once that hit and I realized, okay, what this breakup really means is I'm not gonna be able to raise my damn kids. That fucked me up. And the reason why it fucked me up, I'm not perfect. My kids, my older kids, I didn't get a chance to raise them either. Because they mamas kind of did the same shit. So I never got to raise none of my kids. I got 6 kids. I never really got to raise none of them. You see what I'm saying? They all with their mamas, all over the place. Some of them in Dallas, some of them here, some of them here, some of them here. It's all over. One of them, I don't even know where he at. I've been looking for him forever. I have no idea where his mom at, where he at, none of that. You see what I'm saying? That shit fucked me up. I was depressed in the bit. I was crying, everything. I remember one night I was just crying. I couldn't even stop. And I'm not no crybaby ass nigga. That ain't even my thing. I remember one night though, I was just crying all goddamn night, just boo-hooing crying too. Like to the level to where I couldn't even go around people because I looked like a pussy. I was like, hell, and I can't even go around nobody. I was just, my eyes watering and shit. I was just looking sad in the bit. I just got real sad one day. I think I had to let that shit out. Cause after I did that, I ain't cried since then. I ain't cried since then about nothing. Right? Like now my heart is, what that nigga say? There's an ice spot where my heart used to be. And that's one of the things that's kind of been keeping me from getting into another relationship. Because I'm so cold right now. And I feel like I might dog the bitch out. I might take out how I feel about women right now, how they been doing a nigga and just how they are right now. I might take that out on the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I might be treating her bad and shit. So I don't want to treat her bad. Cause like I said, I'm a lover boy. I don't want to deal with no woman that I'm gonna treat her bad and shit. Not at this age. When I was younger, hell yeah, I'd treat hoes bad in the bitch. Now, nah, I ain't with that. I want to treat people like I want to be treated. I hate that you gotta get old and realize all this type of shit. Hold on, I gotta roll me another blunt right there. I'm gonna keep talking though. But nah, man. I'm finna bounce back though. It's all good. It's just a matter of time. Time and effort. Damn, what's the fuck wrong with this? Hold up. Damn. I done put the weed. I put the weed in the wrong ashtray. Put that shit in there with my ashes. I hate when I do that. I was dumb. So now I gotta separate the weed. That's gonna be hard. No, but what I originally wanted to talk about on here was the whole reparations thing and all that. But like I said, I just be going on tangents and shit anyway. That's why I didn't put no title on there. I just put, just left it kind of open. You know what I'm saying? But same shit, new day. Trying to get this paper in a new way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it seems like that's all we do. Is that all life is? Is life just chasing money? And that's it? I think that's all life is at this point. It's just trying to get money. And then you just get money for what? Just to fucking live? You gotta have money just to live now. Like you can't even just live. Like you can't just be on this earth and just be alive. Unless you got some money. Even like the bums to be under the bridge. That's what they be trying to do. They be trying to just live without money. They can't even do it. They gotta get up and ask for some money every now and then. You just can't live in this cipher without money. You gotta fight for money and shit every goddamn day. That's just the cipher that we in. It sucks. But at the same time, I be thinking about it sometimes like, damn, maybe it don't suck though. Cause think about this. What if we wasn't working every day and all that? What if we were just fucking doing nothing? Damn, what the fuck happened with this? Oh, fuck. I see what happened. I'm fucking my blunt up. I'm about to fuck it up. Knowing I don't want to go to the store and get no more guards and shit. I'm anti-people and everything. My little depression state made me like anti-people. You know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting to fuck with people and shit. I feel like they all fake and shit. I feel like everybody fake is here. Everybody fake. Putting on some fake ass facade and shit. Instead of just being real and shit. Everybody want to be gangster. Everybody fake. Everybody, it's all, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what are we doing here. Like, what is this for real? What is this whole little cipher? What is this? All this stuff is just weird to me. All the different classes of people. You got some people think they better than other people. There's all kind of weird stuff going on in this cipher that we living in. Some people, they think because they got money, they better than you. Cause they moving in this matrix better than you. That means they are better than you. And in a sense, if you're looking at it from a matrix point of view, they are. Actually. But I don't look at shit from a matrix point of view. I try to stand outside of the matrix and look at it from that point of view. Some people gonna say, what's the matrix? Well, what's the matrix? Y'all always talking about the matrix. What is the matrix? Okay, I'm finna break it down. The matrix is this worldly cipher of getting money, having a job, having a dog, having an NFL team, celebrating Christmas. Everything that you've been programmed to do, that's the matrix. The matrix is the programming. Just like in the movie. The matrix is the program. You know what I'm saying? This is a program. You didn't ask to do this shit. You got set down in this matrix and you had to move in this motherfucker. Oh yeah, that's another thing I want to talk about too. I was having this discussion on TikTok the other day about gay people. And I know that's a big topic right now, but I want to talk about people saying they was born gay. That don't make no sense. Ain't nobody born gay. You gotta just be logical and think about it. Okay, if you born gay, what that means is you have to be a gay baby. That means when you were a baby, that means you were gay. But we all know there's no such thing as a gay baby. You know what I'm saying? So if there's no such thing as a gay baby, how in the fuck were you born gay? You weren't born gay. Ain't nobody born gay. That don't even make no sense. Gay is a sex thing. That's a thing where you have sex. You not gay. You can wear a dress. You can be a man, put on a dress and all that. But you're not gay until you have sex with another man. So that means it's a sex thing. You see what I'm saying? So how you gonna be born with some type of sexual nature? Ain't no sexual baby. Ain't now. It's not one baby on the planet that's sexual. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, ain't no sexual baby. A baby ain't even thinking about no shit like that. A baby is thinking about eating, shitting, and sleeping, playing. Eating, shitting, sleeping, and playing. That's what a baby is thinking. They're not thinking about not having sex with no man. They're not thinking about having sex with no woman. They're not thinking about having sex in no type of fashion. They're not even thinking about no shit like that. So how in the fuck is you gonna be a gay baby when a baby ain't even thinking about no shit like that? So that right there, what I just said, just automatically debunks the whole I was born gay theory. I just debunked it right now. 100% debunked it. You were not born gay because you were never a gay baby. You would have had to been a gay baby at some point if you were born gay. So how I think it happens is your life experiences is what your life experiences what creates the things that you like. Like your favorite color. And I've said this before, but like your favorite color. Let's say your favorite color is green. There was something in your life. Maybe your mom used to wear a green shirt that you liked, or when she walked in the room, that reminded you of her, or whatever. Maybe your dad had a green car. Maybe your favorite toy was green. It's something in your life that made green your favorite. You weren't born and green was your favorite color. It was something in your life that made green your favorite color. Something you went through, some type of experience or something. That's the same thing with the whole sexual shit. It's your life experience what creates your sex. Now, you're gonna automatically lean more toward the straight shit because that's just human nature. That's how we reproduce as a human animal. So just off top, you're gonna lean more towards that. But your life experiences might change that. You might a lot of the gay people got SA as children. That changed that's what molded their sexual preference. That was the thing that happened that molded their sexual preference. It's the same thing with a lot of people. And then a lot of people say, well, you didn't choose to be straight. You're right. You don't choose to be straight because you're already straight. You're not necessarily born straight, but what I'm saying is you're straight by default because that's how we reproduce. If we weren't straight by default, there would be no human race. Where would have all the humans have came from if we didn't automatically just reproduce anyways? You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to have nobody tell us that. We ain't got to get taught. Y'all had to get taught to be gay. Somebody had to tell y'all, this gay thing is an option, right? Like y'all had to be taught about that. That wasn't something you just automatically did as you came out the womb. You just automatically knew how to be gay and shit. You had to watch other gay people, see how they was acting. You had to, cause a lot of the gay people all act alike. They all act it's like they trying to mimic a ghetto black woman. They all trying to mimic a ghetto black woman and shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, no, you weren't born gay, bro. Sis, bro, you weren't born gay. It just ain't true. And it's not. And another thing I want to talk about the gay shit is, It's not even a real thing. That's not a real thing, y'all. Being gay is not a real thing for real. Think about it. Can I go fuck a broad in her ear and call it ear sex? No. That's ridiculous, right? Can I go put my dick in between the bitch's toes and call it toe sex? No. Cause that sound ridiculous. That'd be ridiculous for me to think like that. So why if I put my penis in somebody's butthole, how is that some type of, that's not no type of sex. That's a perversion of what sex really is. What sex really is a reproductive thing to create other humans. And to do that, you gotta put it in the woman. So anything other than that is not even sex. That ain't no sex. Y'all sticking each other in the booty and all that, that ain't no sex. Y'all is on some weird masturbation shit. That is not sex. You gotta go into that coochie. To have sex, you gotta go in some coochie, bro. That ain't sex in no butthole. Cause if that was the case, I could just fuck a bitch ear and say, oh no, I like having ear sex. I'm an ear sex person. You see how that sounds stupid? It's the same way with the gay shit. That's why it sounds so stupid. Saying, oh, I like fucking, I like getting fucked in the ass. Well, that's stupid. You're stupid then. Why would you want somebody to fuck you in the ass, bro? Why would you want to fuck somebody? That's weird. I don't even do bitches like that. I would never put my dick in no bitch. Well, I tried it once. Nah, never again. I would never, ever again put my dick in no bitch ass. I think that's the weirdest shit. Cause then it's like, the pussy right there. The pussy right there. Why am I gonna deprive the pussy to fuck on the ass? To me, that's gay. If you fucking women in the ass, you gay, bro. Because you like butthole. So I'm saying, if you like butthole, you gay. That's what the gay dudes like. They like butthole. Even though that's not sex. That's what we need to start calling it, masturbation. That's really what it is. They just using each other to masturbate. They not having sex. Sex is with a woman. A penis is going into a vagina. That's sex. Not a penis. Okay, I should be able to stick my penis in anything then and just say that's that type of sex. Okay, I'm gonna go fuck this tree. Okay, y'all, I'm a tree sex person. I need to have some special rights and everything. Y'all make some special shit going on for me because I'm a tree fucker. I like fucking trees. You see how that sounds stupid? That's the same way it sounds to me about the gay shit. You can't just do a thing and then claim it's a thing. Oh, I stuck my dick in this cup of Sprite and ice. Stuck my dick in there. I'm a Sprite and ice sex guy. Nah, that ain't a thing, bro. That's not a thing. That's why I say gay ain't even a real thing. It ain't no real thing like that. They try to make it seem like it's the same thing as a woman in a man relationship, but it's not just a man and a man. No, it's not the same thing at all. Not even a little bit. Because your butthole was not meant to go in. You're not supposed to, it's nothing supposed to go into your butthole. Only stuff supposed to come out. You're not supposed to, and then here's another thing. For all you butthole lovers, don't y'all know that you can get hepatitis and all kind of shit from that? All kind of different shit. That's how you know you're not supposed to be doing it. Because your body gets sick from doing it. If you were supposed to do it, your body would get sick. There would be a purpose behind it. Something would happen with that once you did it. You do that, you fuck on a woman in her coochie, something gonna happen. Y'all gonna create a child. Something is gonna happen. Y'all gonna have an emotional connection. Things happen. A dude, you ain't nothing what's gonna happen? Ain't nothing gonna happen. You're not gonna create no child. You're not gonna have no special bond, none of that. I don't even believe, when niggas say they in the gay, I don't even believe that shit. I don't never buy that. And that's for the women too. I never buy when women tell me they in a relationship with a girl. What? I don't give a fuck. I'm finna fuck both of y'all. Fuck is you talking about you in a relationship with a girl? I don't take that shit serious. I'ma holler at your bitch and everything. If I'm in public and I see two girls walking together and one of them talking about that's her girl and all that, I'ma holler at both of them hoes. Straight up, I'ma fuck around and bang both of them too. I done did it. Multiple occasions I done did it. I done banged the girl and her dyke girlfriend. I done did that on more than one occasion. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know that's some bunch of bullshit. All that's some bullshit. Gay women and all. You ain't gay. Fuck out of here. You is not gay. You just anti-nigga or something right now. Or just the right nigga ain't came along and shot his shit in your ear or whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick my dick in the tailpipe and call it exhaust sex. This is exhaust sex. I feel like that's what gay people did. They just stuck their dick somewhere and start calling it that type of sex. Oh, this is a certain kind of sex. No, it's not. You stick your dick in a butt that they try to call it anal sex. They're just them trying to make it sound like it's a thing. It's not. How come they don't? Okay, if that's a thing, how come they don't call when you whacking off? How come they don't call that hand sex? That should be hand sex. If sticking your wee-wee in a butthole is anal sex, when you jack off, it should be called hand sex. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And then you should have you need to make some special rules for all the hand sex people. All the hand sex people got to make some special rules. They got a special bathroom they can use and everything just because they like having hand sex. Now, I just want to get on the guy's neck right fast. We always talking about some dumb shit. And the shit is getting annoying at this point, too. All that gay shit and all that starting to get annoying. Like y'all, it's like y'all just doing it. Okay, enough is enough. We get it. Use a fag. Okay, we get it. You know, you told the world. You know, you walk around in dresses. And then what's the whole thing with these punks want to use the woman bathroom? What is all that? And then another thing, these last couple mass shootings been fucking punks. What's they hold up? What are they fucking violent? They you know. I guess if you taking it up the ass, you gonna be violent shit. But they violent in the motherfucker. It was a punk shot up a hockey game. I think it happened yesterday. Shot it, killed his wife, and then he got a wife. This is a punk got a wife. He dressed up like a woman and everything. He was mad. Reason why he shot up the place, they say he was mad because his wife stopped fucking with him because he turned into a girl and shit. Of course she gonna stop fucking with you, bro. What the fuck? Why would she fuck with you and you a punk? That don't make no sense, man. Y'all don't be making no sense, bro. That just don't make sense. Why would a woman, she don't want no punk? She don't want, well, I can't say that. A lot of these women do like punks, though. That's why they like getting in their booty. Because they like fucking with punks. I won't fuck with no broad that been getting done in her booty. If I find out that she been getting done in her booty, I won't fuck with her no more. Because here's why. I don't like fucking after no punk. And if she been getting fucked in her booty, that means she being fucked by a punk. That's some punk shit. Straight men don't fuck no booty hole, bro. If you doing that, you a punk, bro. And I'm just being honest with you. If you fucking hoes in their ass, you gay on the low. You might not have came out yet or whatever, but you there. Straight up. That's gay. I don't give a damn. Because some people say, well, anything you do with a woman ain't gay. Nah, it ain't true. So what if a woman put on a dildo and peg your bitch ass? Is that not gay? So you telling me getting a dildo up your butthole is not gay? You see what I'm saying? Nah, that's gay as fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck if 10 women, you had 10 women all in the bed. If one of them women peg your goofy ass, you was a whole sausage smoker, brother. You smoke sausage. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You should not be getting anything a woman do to you. She should not be penetrating you in no kind of way. You supposed to penetrate her. She ever penetrating you. She got her finger up your butthole. All y'all some punks, bro. Straight up. All you niggas that like the butthole. To me, it's just sodomy. All that is just sodomy. And y'all in love with sodomy. And it's weird because one of the things I like about sex with a woman is her scent. Her scent. Not just her pussy too. But I'm saying her hair, her scent, the scent of a woman. That's kind of like, that's like about 25% of why you even like having sex with the lady. It's her scent. She smells like a woman. She has pussy scent. She has all these other scents. fruity flavors and shit. She got her hair. Her hair has some type of blue magic or something in it. I love all those different scents from the woman. So I don't see how a dude want to smell a dude. Cause when you fucking somebody, you can smell them. You smell when you fucking a girl, you can smell her coochie. You can smell everything she got going on as far as a scent. Her as a woman, you smelling her. Why would you want to smell a nigga? You know what I'm saying? A butthole. I don't even want to smell the bitch butthole. A nigga? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta do better, bro. And then I hate when people say, well, ain't nothing wrong with being gay. Nah, 100% there's something wrong with it. That's the main way all these different diseases is passed around. They talking about the kids is trans now. They trying to they giving the kids surgeries and all that shit. Yeah, that shit is harmful, bro. All that punk shit is harmful. Y'all might not want to look at it like that because y'all might be punks. So y'all don't want to look at it like that because you in that genre. But in reality, that's weak. Super weak for everybody to be gay and shit. Nah, man. And I'm not, don't make it sound, I don't want to make it sound like I'm just against gay people. I'm not against no people. You know what I'm saying? I'm against the gay thing because it's dumb. And it's passing around a bunch of diseases and shit around our community. And then what it did was it lended an ear to this whole trans bullshit. So now you got these dudes walking around thinking they women and all that. And then not only is these dudes walking around thinking they women, a lot of them is violent as hell. They want to shoot up the place, do mass shootings. The dude that shot Charlie Kirk in the neck, that was a punk. You see what I'm saying? So nah, man, y'all gotta come off that punk shit. Y'all need to move. We fuck around need to move all these punks to an island or something somewhere. Cause I'm really just getting tired of seeing them. I'm getting tired of them talking. I'm getting tired every time I turn on TikTok, I see one of them talking about some dude with a wig and shit. That shit is getting annoying, my nigga. It's starting to get annoying though, for real, for real. Cause it's like manipulation. Why are y'all trying to trick everybody? Just be yourself. Don't try to be nothing else. Be you. You probably here's the thing. You probably an awesome person. You don't have to try to be some other thing. Be you. You were born here as a boy or a girl. Be a boy or be a girl. Don't try to change it. That's stupid. That ain't no real thing. Anyway, all that surgeries and all that some bullshit. Talking about some transitioning. You ain't transitioning. You getting your motherfucking penis cut off. You taking hormones, all this bullshit. You not being yourself. If you were being yourself, you wouldn't have to take nothing to do it. I'm a man, right? I didn't have to take no special pill or nothing. I didn't have to get no surgery or nothing. I'm a man because that's how I was brought to this world. I was born to this world as a fucking man. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to do anything to become a man. So I'm saying that to say there's nothing that you can do as a man to become a woman. Because they don't have to do anything to be a woman. They just come here as a woman. You see what I'm saying? So if you didn't just come here as a woman, you're not a woman. You can't come here as a man and then become a woman. Or vice versa. You can't come here as a woman and become a man. You can't do that. It just don't work like that. That's not how biology works. It's just not how biology works. Y'all can try to spin it, make it seem like this, make it seem like everybody hates y'all because y'all like doo-doo, all this type of shit. But it's not real, bro. It ain't real. It's just not a real thing. It's like you trying to manipulate the world and shit. And I'm talking to the trans people right now, not necessarily just the gay dude, because a lot of them ain't really trying to manipulate shit. They just being gay. The trans people are literally trying to manipulate the world. They run around here telling people they need to be called a woman. They'll get mad if you don't call them a woman. I seen some video and the dude getting mad. He was like, you know you trans, what do you call it? You misgendered me. You know you misgendered. He getting mad about to get violent and shit. Ain't nobody got to play along with your bullshit ass game. I don't give a fuck about no misgender. I'm going to misgender the fuck out your bitch ass. You, punk, better not ever come around me talking about no, don't misgender me. I'm going to purposely misgender the dog shit out your bitch ass. You finna be all kind of sirs Yes, sir. I'm finna overdo it. Yes, sir. Okay, all right, dude. I'm be saying shit like that. I'm not feeding into none of this faggot ass shit y'all talk about. All this, I don't feed into none. I'm not calling no dude, no woman, she. I'm not calling no dude, she. I don't give a fuck what you got on, what kind of makeup you got on, all that. I'm not calling you no she. And you can always tell. You can always tell as a man. Yeah, I seen my whole life. I seen one trans that actually looked like a woman, and that was on TikTok. It was one. It was a she. I see. I'm saying she. This dude literally looked like a woman for real. But that was the only trans dude I ever seen in my entire life where I couldn't just look at him and tell it was a dude. They actually have a thing that they call passing. So it's almost like you purposely manipulating me. It's like when you reach passing level, you trying to say I've reached full manipulation. I'm full on manipulating now. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, I don't fuck with that shit. And I think it's goofy. And y'all not having sex. Y'all just masturbating. Y'all ain't got doo-doo fetish. That's gross. You know what I'm saying? You passing around all these sicknesses and shit. You got the kids thinking that they punks. All of this shit, man. All of this shit, we supposed to be like, oh, no, it's okay. I don't have nothing against none of that. They can just do whatever. Nah, you can't do whatever. I can't do whatever. Nobody can do whatever. You gotta do. Nobody in this cipher can do whatever. Nobody. That means y'all can't do whatever either. I'm on this bitch just ranting. And I'm not against gay folks, y'all. I don't want to make it seem like that. Like I'm just anti-gay people. Like I treat them bad. When I say anti, that would mean I'm treating them a certain way because they that. I don't. When I'm in public, I see a gay, but I don't treat them bad or nothing. I treat them just like everybody else. But I still have my own personal opinion about the shit. You know, and matter of fact, I don't even think most of it is opinion. Most of it is fact. It's a fact that they the ones passing around all the STDs. It's a fact they the ones trying to manipulate everybody. It's a fact that a lot of them is violent as fuck, especially when they don't get their way. They be ready to fight. I seen another video. It was some punks in the woman's bathroom using the woman's bathroom. And then the women came in there and they were down there about to ready to fight the women. They was about to fight the women in they back. Can you imagine that? A dude in the woman's bathroom and they're about to fight the women because he want to use their bathroom. And that makes sense to y'all. That make perfect sense to y'all. Y'all like, okay, it make perfect sense. That don't make no sense, bro. 0 cents. 0 cents. I'm finna get off this bitch though. It was nice talking to y'all. I just be on this bitch ranting. That's all I'm really gonna do. Is I'm gonna rant. And I'm gonna make some clips out of these rants though, and I'm gonna put them on my other channel. So you can go over there and subscribe too. It's Amadi Media. I'm out.